Cognitive dissonance. So this is a concept I learned years ago, and let me explain to you what it means. It contributes to a lot of the anxiety that a lot of us experience because it is two or more contradictory beliefs. So an example that I will give that was for me personally was, I was in the church for a long time. And so obviously we have some very rigid beliefs about how they view God and how they view, different behaviors in life. And so there were different things that I was like, but I enjoy doing this and I like doing this, but it's contrary to this. And so it caused a rift in my brain and my emotions because I'm supposed to believe this, but I really enjoy doing this. I don't think it's wrong, but and so you have these two contradictory beliefs that are contrary to one another. Another example of this is I was speaking to a gentleman not too long ago, and he told me he was raised, in the South, if you will, and he learned manners. Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, and he learned his manners. Well, when he went into, I think it was a branch of the military, which I was a little confused by, but you were told you do not say certain things to certain people. And so he had to unlearn that, but it was so hard for him because he's like, growing up, if I didn't use my manners, I would literally get my butt spanked. So what that means is you need to learn how to settle those things within yourself. If you find yourself in a very tumultuous mental state that's causing you anxiety, and you need to stop and go, what do I believe about this? Why do I feel this way? Okay. This is what I'm being told, but this is what I believe. And you have to settle within yourself what you believe, not what they believe. Them, I don't know who I'm pointing at. Not what they believe, what you believe. And then you need to stand on your personal principles and not lean on what others tell you to think. You get to choose what you think. Isn't that a concept? You don't have to listen to other people. You really don't. So here's the deal. Pretty much everybody from the Christian church has, walked away and or chosen to, not speak to me any longer because of my beliefs. And you know what? That was really hard for me because that was a group of people that I leaned on very heavily for a long time. But then I learned, but those aren't my beliefs, And so I believe that my beliefs are true. They're true for me. And so I no longer struggle with that cognitive dissonance. But there are occasions where it still arises, it still pops up. So if anybody might be struggling with this, if you're struggling with this, please give me a like, give me a comment, tell me what you think about this, and share with a friend. Subscribe. Mwah.